Boing. Boing. Boing.
You said it. Look at him dance.
Please buy my stuff.
I have so many children. I have octuplets.
Oh God, no! Why does this keep happening?
No, don't give me banana bread.
We may have seen that clip from The Simpsons this morning.
Yeah. The weird-ass things that pop up on any of our feeds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo!
That was cool. Jaguar kick! That is a whale. Whale!
I am on top of the whale! I am slightly off of the whale, actually, but it's counting.
We have become the hover whale from the Mega Mans.
Onwards to the moon!
The moon!
To the moon, Alice!
We do have the moon thingy.
Yeah, it's currently on Catboy.
I'm riding a whale on this morning of glory. I'm riding a whale in the middle of the night. Ah!
As long as we don't get eaten by the whale, then we'd have to climb up the tongue, and good luck finding the pixels you have to actually grab onto.
That was 4, right?
4.
Yeah, okay.
Woo! But yes, we are back. We are here. I went to a couple of side quests that we needed to finish up in this area because I have a feeling once we get on that boat, we're not coming back for a while.
We are going to a new continent.
Yes, we are.
Right?
Now that I'm a human sacrifice, this is very sobering.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I must... Man, if I had a nickel for every RPG where there was a character who was clearly inspired by a Spanish culture who journeys to a new continent, I'd have 2 nickels!
What was the first one?
Skies of Arcadia.
Ah, okay. Well, we haven't done that game yet.
I have.
Okay, yeah, I haven't done that game yet.
The Prim will be leaving the dock shortly. All passengers, please board at your earliest
I think the Prim is a reference.
We won't be able to come back here for a while once we set sail. Did I forget anything?
Not at the moment. Also, that lady was dressed almost similar to Cassie.
Yes.
We're on a boat. Oh, yes, you.
Orin! I wasn't expecting that trick of yours. It was pretty risky considering the target.
I like to keep things interesting.
And possibly fuck
What a
up the
coincidence that
planet.
we
Yeah.
met again here of all places. You left so suddenly last time.
It's almost like I'm following
Sorry
you.
about that. You two looked like you had everything covered. Traveling with some new friends, I see.
Yep, couple new arms.
Yeah, they're alms too. Karina, the Alm of Wind, and Morley, the Alm of the Moon.
Really? The Alm of the Moon too, huh? Never thought we'd see another one after a Terran fell. Guess I was wrong. Speaking of alms, did you know there was once a time when we didn't have alms as sacrifices?
We didn't have human sacrifices!
That's weird.
That's the first I've heard of it. And here I thought I'd read every history book in the village.
I'm assuming
It
there was a
probably
book
wasn't
burning.
written in any of your local texts, Ina. It's a tale from ancient times. The tale of the legendary mana sword of the champion of the mana goddess.
I think you needed some commas in
A
there.
legendary sword? Now that does sound like a fairy tale.
Is the sword a euphemism?
Stories of the goddess's all-powerful sword were passed down from generation to generation. Now it's little more than myth.
So generations ago, the Alms didn't make the pilgrimage? Hard to imagine.
So
a
this
time
sounds like
that.
it's like
No
way
arms,
after
no
the
soul
events
guard,
of
no
like the
nothing.
original Secret of Mana.
Back then, things were totally different
Provided
from what we
this
know
is
today.
actually like
So
any
how and
any
why did
continuity
everything
whatsoever.
change?
Yep.
I suppose I never thought about it, really.
It could kind of make sense given that like in Trials, Fairy had to basically
Well,
sacrifice
that was
herself
weird.
to
Orin knows some
power
strange
up
stories.
the
I
mana
don't think
tree.
anyone
So
knows how and why
maybe
the
they ended up
Alms
switching it
pilgrimage
from
came about.
fairies to
Or at least,
alms.
I definitely don't. No use worrying about it now. I should check on the others.
Look at this guy go. Woo! 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 Woo!
Please help me feed my 17 children.
And my 20 wives?
We've got what you need.
I think I'm okay for the moment. I got 47 candies.
Candies.
Come
Ooh,
again.
piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Pizza candy?
There probably is.
Mm-hmm. We had to throw me into the pit to hell!
Yay!
Yay! Squirrels! Go back. You!
Squirrel people.
Hello.
Squeak, squeaking or squeak, squeaking, squeaking.
I'm Southern.
I don't know why, but I am. And then there's this random cat dude. Or are you a dog? I think, oh, you're a cat.
Right.
I am an Olm.
I have unexpected responsibilities now.
Please throw me in the pit to hell.
Maybe then I can reunite with Mother.
In hell.
Mother had unusual tastes.
Something has upset the water spirits.
He's just like, uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that seems normal. Check on the boat.
The sky shouldn't look like this.
Anyone know if Hina's still on deck? She might have seen something.
She's standing right in front of you.
Whatever comes our way, if we stay in a group,
Gee!
stay prepared. Make sure you have your gear in order too.
Oh, yeah.
Better safe than sorry and all that.
Gee, I wonder where Hina is. Oh, wait, there she is.
Huh?
She looks
You
seasick.
okay, Hina? The boat's pitching quite a bit.
Well, there's something in the water.
Yeah,
I saw
probably
it right
fish.
over there.
Possibly Cthulhu, we're not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Boat. It's a very lovely boat. Ship.
I'm trying to remember what the name of the
This is
damn...
some storm.
It's the SS Octopuff!
Careful of
That's
the
what we
swell of
called
the
it. It was
waves.
it was apparently the Grand Terry.
Such a stupid name for a boat.
Of,
Nope.
of course there's a Kraken. Are we on the Obra Dinn?
Are we gonna have to fight crab people? When did you learn to sail?
Hina, you want to move? Do you want to end up like the captain's wife?
I've seen enough internet to know where this is going. Welcome to the 18 plus stream of Visions of Mana, everybody.
That's a strange looking Kraken. It looks like its mouth is its eyes. All right.
A squid? A huge deadly squid?
It's going to capsize the ship at this rate.
I've heard this fight is actually kind of hard.
It looks tough.
Wipe it out of those tentacles.
Silken boomerang.
Feel the weight of the mana. Enough from you. No holding back.
Tornado hold!
Ow! I got slapping it.
Feel it. Okay.
It also has a tornado hold.
How dare! And it's got bubbles.
Bubble beam! This is why we set the game to easy.
Yeah.
Fire, figure out which element works best.
What's it doing? Oh. Okay, it's knocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat.
I didn't know you were watching Guys and Dolls.
Ah, I have been inked. You guys made me ink.
We have frozen you in time thanks to the moon!
Now's our chance. Only just getting started. Salamander.
I like that we made the cat a ninja, and
And it's apparently his, like, best class to get.
apparently the squid takes our cat ninja personally.
Yeah.
We can still fight.
I wonder what the squid thinks of Brussels sprouts. So this week at my job, there was a lot of... Did we just get Kirby'd?
I think we did. Ah, gross.
We are not in a Kirby game, Squid.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah, Mal looks like he's about to go down.
that was down.
Yeah.
I think standing in the ink was bad.
Yeah. Ah.
But yeah, this week at my job, I had a whole ton of prep to do, and other things were going on. So because my bosses are awesome, they were stepping in to help, and one of my bosses ended up doing... one of the things he helped me with was chopping Brussels sprouts for this week, and we go through a lot of Brussels sprouts. But it's his first time doing it, and he's just like, oh my god, my arm is so sore. So today, because we were slow, I got to chopping more Brussels sprouts just so I don't have to do it again later in the week. And my boss comes up to me and he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, Brussels. I hate you so fucking much. We're missing half of our boat.
Yeah, there's no more sail.
How are we moving? There are no sails.
Looks like the wind spirit is doing it.
We need sails for the wind to make us move.
It's a fantasy game! Spanning the elemental plot. Increase the maximum number of nodes on elemental plot by using special items. Expanding the elemental plot allows your characters to learn even stronger moves and abilities, maximizing their potential. If you find one of these items, there's no reason not to use it. I got the Kraken Core Stone.
And Soul something tart.
Yes,
Yeah.
Solgar Tonic.
It'll...
I assume I use it in the items section. Or unless it's this. Okay. Abilities learned through the elemental plot are unique to the class corresponding to each element and will become active when that class is in use. Abilities... Let's see, these classes... Okay... Tapping Durful... Okay. So it's a skill tree, essentially.
Yep.
It looks like these ones are all unlocked. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe. There.
And then, like, I think if we use the left bumper and right bumper, we can go through characters.
Yeah.
Because he's Moon, we want to give him Moon abilities.
I'm on the right track.
Yay! Okay, she doesn't have anything at the moment. Because I haven't put anything on her yet.
Yep, because we only have the 2.
Yeah. And I'm holding off on him just because I want to do a different class with him eventually.
Okay.
So we can play around with those later.
But we did get an item that I think expands his thing. So let's see here. Items. Da-da-da-da-da. Let's see here. No, go back into the menu. Because there's key items. Okay, ability seeds.
Materials.
And what's the next one? Enhancement items.
Here we go. Here's the Solgar Tonic.
Sure.
Solgar to expand Fel's elemental plot.
I feel blessed by the elements.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll be able to unlock second tier things eventually for him.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay.
Although again, I want to wait off until I get a specific item for him. Hey, Hina, how you holding up there?
You enjoying the boat that we're missing half of?
But we're somehow sailing with?
Even though we have no sails?
Land ho! Look there!
What did you just call me, bitch?
Hey, you two. That was some impressive fighting back there.
I told you. Val is the strongest swordsman in our village.
I see that. It was quite a show. Didn't expect that monster to turn into a rock like that, though.
Yeah, sometimes I can turn monsters into stones when I fight them. I don't know why, but it's something I've always been able to do.
I tried researching the topic, but I couldn't find any leads.
Well, maybe it's something you'll never really be able to understand. Another mystery for the history books. The world's
Just
full-
how every race in the known universe has a dish identical to these Swedish meatballs. Yes, I just referenced Babylon 5.
Hina, I promise that I'll never let a monster like that harm you. Ever, okay?
They proceed to
I'll
harm
protect
her.
I know that, silly. It's your job, after all.
Yeah, but even if it weren't...
We're taking the same path tread by hundreds of alms before us. We have to protect the future by journeying to the mana tree.
I'll see you safely wherever you need to go. I won't let you down, Hina.
We alms of the Trinia continent. Fire, wind, and the moon crossed talons.
Fire, wind, moon!
Capital of the deep.
Damn it, Moon Moon!
Alms customarily
Moon, you
receive
bastard!
blessings from the Queen of Illistana at the rites of initiation, as she prays for their safe passage to the Tree of Mana. It's a time-honored tradition and an integral part of the pilgrimage. Other alms are meant to meet us in the capital as well. New companions to join our bonded group. But after the destruction of the Earth Village, there is no alm of Earth to make the journey. I fear for the world, now bereft of the blessings of the Earth Elemental. Be that
No
as it may,
Earth for you!
I can't help the spark of excitement in my heart at the thought of all the new places and friends that await us.
Provided our boat can get there.
Guys, we need more sheets for our boat! We have an insufficient amount of sheets! We can't move!
Here, I found one. Meh.
I said sheet, not sheep!
Oh,
Why do you have a sheep on the boat?
Oh my!
I was hiding it from the dragons.
This is Ledgis Bay, the eastern port of the Manador continent.
The Matador continent?
Yeah.
My mentor described the route to Illistana when I was training to be the Soul Guard. We just follow the road. Liza probably used the same route. to
Follow
lead
the
alms
only
when she had the
road.
job.
Follow the only road.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stray from the path.
Ledgis is
Oh,
where
no.
I leave you.
Oh no, I got eaten by a
At
wolf.
least I have something for you to remember.
Man, I'll have to
by.
dig out that Doctor Who radio
Hold on
play
to
at some
this.
point.
Yeah.
There is one that is
Like
legit,
Sheriff's
like,
turn to Master
adult
Facade.
sci-fi dark
Develop
version of
something
Little Red
first.
Riding Hood,
It's all
and a
to pay
whole
for your
big
travel
thing
fare.
they say repeatedly is don't
I
stray from
wouldn't
the
do that.
path.
I may have to show you the path then,
Yeah,
if
you
I can
don't
get it to
seem the
run.
type. See you around.
Itchy ankle.
That man doesn't seem like a merchant. You know him?
We met on the road once. He was researching geology or something.
He certainly didn't cause the end of the world by destroying an alm or
Comes from
something.
The Earth Village. The Gaians take that stuff seriously. Speaking
Oh,
of
that's
which,
right, Surat did
we
an
must
LP of the
complete
path.
pilgrimage, or else our homes might end up like Guju.
You're probably right.
Okay, listen up. First we head to Illistana. Then we meet up with the Arm of Water. And then
Hookers and blow.
We request the rites of initiation.
Right, that! Can't forget those good old rites of initiation.
I like that nobody questions the fact that there's a baby dragon with us. You think that would be something a little unusual.
Welcome to Ledgis Bay, where we get the let out.
We got a key. Are we the
This bay is
Keyblade Master
bigger than
now?
the Port town. If everyone else
I'm
is
the
having a look
gatekeeper.
around,
Are they the
we might as well
gatekeeper?
take a peek.
I almost misheard you.
They are the gatekeeper, got
Yes.
it.
I wasn't trying to talk to you, I was trying to jump up here. Because apparently there's a chest somewhere. Oh, there's that swan again.
The swan was the villain the whole time. There's the chest.
Oh, there it is.
Let me see. Nice.
I got some more candy.
Karina's accent is there's that. Whenever I make the joke, there's that bear again. Nobody has any idea. Was that Tasmania, Tiny Toons, or Animaniacs? I don't remember which.
I don't remember either.
But I vividly remember that short. The groundhog goes off to be a big name in Hollywood, and he just gets the shit beaten out of him. And like half of it is, there's that bear again.
Animaniacs, apparently.
Yeah. Like my brother and I will randomly just go like, there's that bear again, and we immediately know what we're talking about. And he got launched into a hive of bees. There's that bear again.
Taking this?
Yeah, the woodchuck.
Yeah.
Saw one of them today, actually, while we were out running errands after work.
Yep. And a deer.
Mm-hmm.
The deer was like right next to my car. But it moved before Lantern could get a photo.
At least a really good one.
Yeah.
The woodchuck was also pretty close.
Yeah.
Yes, Charlton Woodchuck. God, I wish there were more shorts of him. I see a chest in that house.
That's a house?
I see some... It's a house if you dream hard enough.
Eh, maybe you can pull it out and there's a bed underneath. Kind of like George Costanza's desk.
Yeah.
My few little bit of knowledge for Seinfeld.
It's automatic? No kidding.
Right, the Schulpuff?
Hollywood Chuck. I'll have
get
to
it.
find that short.
We bid you welcome, Alms and Solgard.
They're officials from Illistana.
The people of the fair
There's
city
a
of
squirrel
Illistana
man.
have awaited your arrival.
The
with
water people
great
are squirrels?
anticipation.
The capital is but beyond Prita Ridge. Once you arrive, Her Majesty will surely request an audience with you. At your first convenience.
Their tails are so bushy.
Yes.
Oh, it's that asshole!
Skunk Man.
Master Basar, how fortunate that you have arrived on the same ship. As I am certain you are aware, the present company is this year's convoy of Alms and their soul guard.
So you're Alms, are you? How long and arduous your travels must have been thus far.
Well, now you're playing
Pray
nice.
indulge my silly musings on Alms and their crucial duty. Would you say that the fairy's choice of Alm is absolute, no matter the creed or rank of the person named? And that compliance is imperative.
It is as you say, my lord.
And what could be nobler
bye,
than
Mom.
to
Bye, Mom.
sacrifice one's very being to protect
Love you
the
too.
flow of mana? Yes, you are all to be commended. We shall meet again, Alms, very soon, I am certain.
Can we kill that guy? I feel like it'll solve problems.
Shove.
Whoops. I meant to give him back his key.
Too late now. Not that you would have had a chance to get a word in edgewise with him anyway.
Cat
Why
you
was
card.
he blabbering on about the fairy's choice being absolute or not?
Itch, itch,
Of
itch.
course it is.
I have no idea.
I feel Karina's hair is a lot more
Ridge
bouncy
continues
than
beyond
the
gates,
others.
I think. It's not far to
What
the
is
castle, but...
Ironically, I think he's the oldest of the group at the moment.
Yeah, he's...
I think he's at least in his mid-20s.
Yeah, because he's like around... He was apparently around 10 when his village got destroyed.
And that was 16 years ago.
Huh.
Hello, sir. I believe you wanted okay. Okay, you want item, but I have not gone to that area yet, but I will take that.
Oh, you had to beat up some guys, I think is the thing.
Yeah, I figured. Always beating up dudes.
Squirrel.
I wonder if there's any dog people.
Bork!
They must be very confused with the squirrel people.
They've been at war for centuries. Ah, God, I'm now flashing back to fucking Rocco's Modern Life.
This is kind of exciting.
Because, they introduced the cat dentist so that there would be more female characters in Rocco's Modern Life.
Yeah.
And,
And she married the turtle and
Yeah.
had weird mutant babies.
but it turns out that, like, cats and turtles have been feuding for centuries.
Just
It's just like, that's a random choice. Oh God, now we're all wet. And our boots are made of metal. We're gonna rust.
Just call me Rusty.
Hello.
Hello.
Bear syrup.
I see it, but I'm talking to an NPC.
Bear syrup.
NPC. Yeah. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Rocco? Mrs. Butthead?
The bear syrup is the most important thing in the universe.
But I currently bought everything that the bear had to offer. Unless it changed from going over the ocean. Which I see the bear icon like right over there. Oh, they even got a girl doing it. Ah!
Please give me money before my husband gives me 17 more babies!
Why 17 specifically?
It is the curse of our people!
But why that specific number?
The one who cursed us was a big fan of the Phantom Toll Booth.
Bear!
Babu-dabba-doo-ba.
Oh, okay, now you got more stuff. Oh, I almost misread that as potato oil.
So, you mean that's not what it is? That's just like a decent healing item.
Yeah.
Let's see what else they have farther down.
Let's see.
More...
More, serums and elixirs to up your stats. I may wait till I get more before I start poking at some of these.
Okay.
Especially since we got a crap ton of healing items at the moment.
I know they get, like, better stuff later in the game,
Yeah.
like stuff for specific class upgrades.
Yeah.
Bears.
The bears.
They're friend-shaped.
And they love their syrup. I wonder if it's from Vermont.
The bears have a syrup-based economy, much like Canada. And probably also like Vermont.
Eh.
As soon as the most recent pope got picked, my sister very much posted that meme about the Chicago Bears being anointed. She was very...
Astana is the largest city in the world. The Queen governs the sprawling metropolis and its diverse citizenry. It became my second home.
Born in the moonlit parish and raised in the capital of the deep, right?
The one who raised me also lives here. I'll introduce you to him when we get into the capital.
Must be nice to have a guardian who cares. All I ever heard from my parents was how sad it was that I would never become an alm. But if you value your guardian's opinions that much, I can't wait to meet him. He's probably a real nice guy. So, what about your parents, you two?
We don't have any.
Normal, I guess. My mom's real welcoming, and my dad works hard in his blacksmith workshop. He'd always get mad when I played around by the forge, though.
Come to think of it, I'm not sure if I've ever seen my parents get angry.
Oh, you were just a perfect little child,
All I
huh?
can think of is their smiling faces. My mom used to say I'd be just like her when...
I grow up.
You are just like them, Hina. Always smiling. Too nice for your own good.
I figured your parents were kind. And I bet they were thrilled when you were chosen as an alm.
Actually, no.
They were. They were so proud.
That doesn't sound... You don't sound that sure.
Hopefully the Alm of Water has supportive family to see them off too, whoever they are.
Most families would be ecstatic to find out their relative has been singled out by the elementals and the fairy.
One less mouth to feed! Yay!
Let's go find the Alm of Water and see for ourselves.
Pat, pat, pat. What a pretty ridge.
Wow.
Was that a fox?
I'm not used to
Nope,
such a
squirrel.
long stretch of good road.
That weird
That's not nearly as
round
exciting.
distance is part of the capital,
But
right?
squirrels.
Yes, it's one of Illistana's famous landmarks.
The fact that we can see it from all the way out here?
Yeah, it's gotta be huge. I want to take a look from up close.
These rabbits are pink.
I can do it.
I didn't even realize I'm still using Morley. I'll take it.
Catboy McCloud.
Yep.
Oh god, what was the name of the beer that I saw at the store today?
Dad bod?
No, not that one.
That one guy who helped clear my
It was one of the ones from Catskill Brewing. It was like...
What was it?
Oh,
Oh, why is the cake
Well,
gone?
I really appreciate what
Not that one. It was like
at that loser.
rat face McDouchebag.
Oh yeah, Red something McDougal or something.
Yeah. I was tempted to grab it actually, just for the name, but it was an IPA and I wasn't in the mood for an IPA.
Where are the real monsters at?
Didn't really need to do a beer run today, but since we were in that neck of the woods anyway,
Yep.
it saves us a trip later.
Yep. We got
Let's collect
Chinese
ourselves
for
before we set
dinner.
off.
We ended up getting 2 fortune cookies.
Yep.
Each.
Yeah, the wait staff, like, a big group came in after us, so the wait staff seemed a little bit,
Frazzled,
which I don't blame them.
Yeah.
I believe me, I know the feeling.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Shouldn't get too cocky.
The crawlers have been in the other games as well.
Nope. Not good enough. Gotta try again.
Do you know what Emma's up to?
Some fortune-telling thing. She's prepared to keep doing it until she gets the results she wants.
Right. That sounds like something she'd say.
Yeah, the Catskill Brewing Company, which I've only had a couple of their beers and they were okay. But like their logo is this really angry-looking raccoon.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, got it.
Ended up picking up a couple of ciders today, including one that was what, Swiss?
Swedish, I think.
Swedish, okay.
Swedish hard cider. Squirrel.
Here's hoping for good fortune. Don't waste too much time.
Time dimension.
It's useless to run. I might have gone a bit overboard.
Hina, has Val always been so helpful?
Yes. I can't remember a time when he wasn't eager to jump in and help out.
Sam.
Never ignore a person in need.
Can't change someone's nature, I guess.
So, some of the beers we find from like some of the New Jersey and Pennsylvania breweries have like utterly unhinged names.
Understood.
Okay, next.
Orly is fast.
Cat Ninja.
Don't mind if I do.
Nope, that one ain't active yet. Probably for water.
I think I see more bear syrup in that tree.
The dud bears will love this.
Deer!
Deer. Bear syrup next to the deer.
Yes, honey?
Wah. Do you have bear syrup?
I don't know what. Do I, honey? Also, I ended up making a terrible pun earlier. Because the Swedish hard cider has very small cans, so I said, oh, it's a microbrew.
Boo!
He did that exact same thing. It took him a few seconds, though.
Nice timing. Let victory go to your head.
Hang on, gotta get the syrup.
The Dud Bears will love this.
And we love the Dud Bears.
Indeed.
And their syrup-based economy. Clearly, they have great wisdom.
Okay, that was badass.
That was awesome!
Don't let it get away.
Oh, what's this?
Yes, it's the bitter nuts.
Hope I see more honey.
Ah, God, I wish we had actually gotten the Doran's Passage sequels.
I'll be taking this.
Like, Al Lowe had like 5 games planned and written out. He more or less knew what he wanted the story to do. And we just didn't get them because Adventure Games, the bottom fell out of the market. That was right around when Sierra started to collapse in on itself anyway. Like, Sierra still technically exists. It's part of Activision.
Yeah. Because I know Roberta Williams is still working on stuff. Because I would also have liked to have seen the sequels to Loom, too.
That was a LucasArts thing.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Yep. Like, I was surprised how much I got into Loom, honestly. Because, like, I'd heard people make fun of it and it being described as, like, everything that was wrong with like...
Point and clicks.
Yeah, point and clicks and being, like, pretentious. Of course, people said the same thing about Myst at
the time.
Yeah. But, you know, like, I genuinely enjoyed Loom. That was a fun series we did.
Yeah. Even if it made you confused about sheep.
Why are the sheep smarter than the people?
Karina, when you were named the Alm of Wind, were your parents happy to hear the news?
Maybe. Who knows? I left without seeing them after I was appointed.
Well, I'm sure you have your reasons.
I'm a sassy little southern bitch.
I'll be taking this.
Bear syrup. I love that Leisure Suit Larry 4 was a plot point in Space Quest 4.
I'm shocked that they ended up making more Leisure Suit Larrys.
Like, I know one of them involved, like, Larry got warped from, like, the 80s, 90s to the present day thanks to time magic, and so he has to cope with being in the modern day in addition to being, the sin of being Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah.
We need to press on.
Whoop, hello. Oh, hello.
What have you got? Interesting.
Ooh, chocolate! Chocolat.
Chocolat.
Out with the cats.
We still got those nice fancy Gertrude hot chocolates in the fridge.
We do. Yeah!
Yeah. Yeah, it really is, considering now there's a game called Date Everything where you date various weird things.
Understood.
Enemy reinforcements? What jerks. Well, now if we go back to that one town...
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I do. Ciao, Bob. Splash.
Wait, I'm a cat. What am I doing?
Some cats like water. Okay, that is obviously for water spirit. Oh, hello.
Bear mother load.
The bear their load?
Man, I really want to do Mega Man Legends at some point.
The Dug Bears will love this.
Screw... You know what? Screw saving the everything. Let's save the Dug Bears. They're great.
I mean, they're part of the everything.
Hmm.
And then there's this random ass autumn right over there. Oh, I see a shiny under the bridge.
You see, we need to bring the fishing hook to the fisherman so he can catch us the mermaids. Leisure Suit Larry 7, if you knew what you were doing, you could actually see some not
Don't mind if I do.
graphic sex scenes, but you could actually see sex scenes.
Now I'm just reminded of that one short that Surat did from the one LP he did with the box.
No, Ted, still not getting it.
That big entrance is where we're headed.
We'll be able to see your list on the clearer once we get past the gate.
Nice. I can't wait.
Deer! They're not purple.
They are not.
Why are you not purple?
This vexes me.
The ones by the fire village are purple. Okay, just making sure you guys aren't level 30 or level 50 or whatever.
That was hardly worth the energy.
Excuse me.
You are adorable.
Nice.
Wah.
Got it.
Sweet as honey.
Bah!
Sugar pie, honey bunch. He's giving me the dirtiest looks right now.
If I do.
Don't poke the box. I'm not a box. I'm not a box. I have curves.
Listen, we make an alliance with the Bears, and then we get, like, the Executioner and the Kodiak.
Opportunity to rest.
See if we can fast travel.
Oh yeah.
A fine opportunity to rest.
A fine opportunity to rest. Well, I guess we can't fast travel back to the other island. Good to know. Okay, we are Pier. See? We are Pier.
We are Pier. But you want to be Pier.
Yes. I'll move to the courtyard.
Oh, hey, a titty typhoon. I hear there's a typhoon of titties over there.
Welcome back. And then there's just some random squirrel kid bouncing in the water there, like, whee! I don't know how much squirrels like water.
Oh.
Here you go, Grady.
Helping out people
Merchandising.
in need can be so rewarding.
He gave us some muns.
Huzzah!
Muns are good.
We can use them to get peanuts.
We can exchange them for goods and services.
Like peanuts.
I mean, if we want peanuts, we can just go to Texas Roadhouse.
Hmm?
Consider they give you a bucket of it. Now in a bag. It wasn't originally. Squirrel!
Let's see where that other side quest around here is.
Yes, good plan. Let's see. Variety of mushroom that grows on the branches of Pritta Ridge. You spot them and harvest them and bring them back to Nostimo. Alright. Go first.
Karina taking over.
Let's see how you play.
She thumps things with her mighty tail.
Yes.
As a Godzilla should.
Well, I mean, she is part Durgan.
Yep.
Don't waste too much time.
Let's see what your ability is.
And obviously she'll have a different one once we
give her a class.
Yeah.
I'll deal with this.
I'm on it.
I got this.
There we go. Switch back to Val for now. She bashed him, she bashed him with her tail. Alright, let's see. Where is... Okay, so it is, it is past the gate.
I enjoy seeing Godzilla thump things with his mighty tail.
Don't patronize us, Hina.
I remember when the first Pokemon games came out, and it's like, okay, we got Rattata. It's going to use Tail Whip. Oh boy, I get to thump something with my mighty tail. You don't do any damage with that. Why doesn't this do damage? I want to thump something with my mighty tail. Ah, Godzilla meets Bambi. That short is brilliant.
And most of it is credits.
Yes.
And the credits are actually pretty funny.
Yes.
Don't waste your time.
Just what I need. They were nothing but hot air.
They were nothing but hot bear?
We're not playing Baldur's Gate 3.
I'm brimming with power. Let me see. Is this?
Ooh, armor.
Ooh.
Could use some new armor for this boy. Alright. Gear. Alright, that is much better. Doesn't look different, but at least it's something. Like, I can change all of that.
Karina, please wait. You always sound so stuffy when you say my name, Nina. No need to be so polite.
Oh, then in that case, I could call you something else. Karina? Oh, no, I couldn't. I'm already blind.
Party hardy!
Are you embarrassed by a nickname?
No, I'm just happy to know that you think of me as a close enough friend to try it out.
Of course we're close. Jeez, now you've got me all flustered.
Somewhere out there's going, I ship it. Even though it's clear Val and Hina are the canon couple.
The Clan Snowraven, like one of their newer pieces of technology is ferro-lamellar armor, and it's one of the best armors in the game because, like, each time it gives you slightly less points of protection, but it also just straight up reduces damage so that certain things basically do, like, no damage. Also, on the subject of nicknames, Arcane Griffin actually... It's funny, as soon as I got introduced to Arcane Griffin, she immediately got a specific nickname from me. And apparently, like, I am the only one on the planet allowed to call her that. Like, from anybody else, she would get annoyed, but she's like, yeah, no, Lantern's allowed. Ah.
You have water right there.
The hell was that?
It sounded like you had a frog in your throat.
Got it.
Thank you, mighty soul guard.
I see you, Shiny.
Taking this?
My shiny now. Oh, and it looks like, over there.
Okay, and there's bear syrup.
There is.
And there is a house.
Got some syrup.
Looking for like a red spot or...
Yeah, I'm wondering. Well, let me head over here really quick, just because I'm curious. Starfish! Hello, anybody home?
Aha! I am now Solgard, homeowner!
But what about your cage?
This is gonna hurt.
I should be excited about the Fantastic Four movie. And...
I'm not.
we live in a world... Because Ben Grimm is one of my favorite superheroes of all time. We live in a world where a new Fantastic Four movie is coming out, and I'm just like...
Yeah.
This exists.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that a new Superman movie's coming out around the same time.
Yep. We saw the Phoenician scheme instead.
That movie was a lot of fun.
Yep.
There it is.
And also there's a chest in a boat.
A rare item.
A boat chest.
There were a couple movies we saw ads for that we were interested in.
Yeah. Like, Love Hurts, was it?
No, there was one that was,
yeah, there was one with Keanu Reeves as an angel. And a really shitty one at that. I was helping this dude essentially, like, fix his life around.
And he was doing a bad job at it.
Yeah, because apparently...
Good Fortune!
Yeah, Good Fortune, that's right.
Like, we saw the ad for that and we're both like, you know what? I'm kind of here for this.
Yeah.
We need to press on.
I remember...
Taking this?
I remember getting in a conversation with one of my bosses a while ago about the fact that, like, we live in a timeline where I have stopped caring about superhero movies. I love superheroes! What the fuck happened?
They oversaturated the market and made them all basically the same thing with quirky one-liners.
It's like, they're all either MCU-inspired quip fests, or they're, I'm edgy because Dark Knight.
Yeah. It's like they exhausted the formula to the ground.
Let me see. This might be useful.
I got an acorn. This is funny because we're dealing with squirrel people.
And again, like, I love the Fantastic Four. I love Ben Grimm. I should be excited for the Fantastic Four movie coming out. And, like, it doesn't look terrible. It just is like, yeah, I don't care. I'm sorry, I don't...
Also, as bad as the other Fantastic Four movies were, I still can't help but see Michael Chiklis as the Thing.
Yeah, that's true. I actually enjoyed the first one of those Fantastic Four movies. I know it has issues.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but it was entertaining.
Yep.
I have to fulfill my duty as the Soul Guard. I can still fight. You're mine.
Kick-Ass was kind of amazing. Mystery Men!
Yeah.
I saw Mystery Men for the first time in its entirety here, and, like, it was such a shout out to like the 90s, early 2000s superhero movies, which I kind of miss those.
Yes. Is the movie good by any means? No, but it was entertaining. The Blue Raja. I admit I was gonna laugh if, like, it would count if I was under the bridge and it would just automatically teleport us on top of the bridge for a cutscene. Making sure. Okay. You guys are not overpowered.
Don't waste too much. You're mine! Here I go! Just what I need!
Ooh, level up. We're all 13 now.
We can see superhero movies in theaters, and we get one use of the fuck word.
I mean, we actually know that, like, Val is at least 17, so chances are Hina and Karina are the same.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I expect that. Especially since there were some chests that we couldn't get yet.
There was a whole area we couldn't really do anything in because, oh, we can't go to the volcano yet because we have to go here.
Yes. Oop.
Save.
And actually that works out because then we can fast travel back to town. Where are you, buddy? You're over there. I can just teleport to the weapon shop. Oh, still dancing, huh?
Please, before my husband returns, give me money!
Oh.
Here's your mushrooms. I didn't see any badgers or snakes, though.
That was a great new experience.
Yay, money.
That is very true. Like,
yeah,
even in Secret of Mana.
We saw them in Trials as well.
Yep.
Sploosh.
That's a nice mermaid statue.
That, I think, is the elemental.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Where to next?
Back out into the wilderness. That's what's next.
Let's rest up.
Welcome to the capital of the deep, Illistana.
Wow. The city looks like it's floating on water.
It would suck if it sank into the ocean.
Put into words how wonderful
I mean, it's
it
not
is.
named Atlantis, so
You'll
it should
have
be
to find
fine.
with just looking, but I want to get in there.
Water orb.
So this is what the world's biggest city looks like.
It may
What a
look
dump.
now, This city wasn't always as bustling as it is today. Its beginnings were quite humble.
You see, it was a trading port owned by the Dutch for...
When the
They wanted to get rid
began
of...
supplying the area
They wanted to sell beaver furs.
Eventually, those people
It was once known as New Amsterdam.
commerce. The people in their city ebb and flow like the water that gave them prosperity. It's always changing. Now that I'm back in Illistana, I'm beginning to realize just how trapped I was in the past. I look forward to taking these first steps into the future with all of you.
Until I'm sacrificed.
Into the pit of Satan.
Welcome to our
How'd you get here before us?
Hey, we met you in Ledgus, right?
Do you know where we can meet up with the Alm of Water?
1,000 apologies, but the Alm of Water has not yet been appointed.
Ah,
I'm sensing a pattern in our adventure so far.
at least you're aware of it.
Don't look at me.
Maybe we just walked fast and got ahead of schedule?
I'm afraid that we, too, would have expected the Alm...
He's nicknamed the Claw!
In fact, our water supply has recently slowed to a trickle. If the fairy doesn't name an alms soon, I fear the capital may fall upon hard times.
However, now that the convoy of alms has arrived, we can begin preparations for the rites, regardless of the current status of our alm.
The alms rites of initiation will be held this evening in the Sanctorium. You've only just arrived in the capital, but hopefully that is not too sudden for your convoy.
Why do they keep calling
You are
us a
free to roam the city at your
convoy?
leisure. But if you wish for some respite,
Because we got a great big
for our
convoy?
esteemed guests in the palace.
But we have 0
Many
trucks.
places within the city that are particularly
I mean,
popular
once
with
once the
visitors.
baby Durgan
For
grows,
instance,
that'll be a fast
the market
travel,
has
right?
valuable wares sourced from all corners of the world.
Oh, and the view from the fountain square at our city center is a most beautiful sight. It would be worth your time to take a turn in it.
Please,
Enjoy
enjoy
your
your
stay.
stay.
Don't do that again.
Friggin' tourism
Well,
bureau,
We've
man.
got the run of the town. Any suggestions?
Next, they're
Morley?
gonna start handing us a map.
The official mentioned the fountain in the square.
I keep
Certainly
getting
something we
hit,
don't
like...
miss.
I'd like to do a bit of
I don't know
shopping
what I
if
was
may.
doing recently, but like I got another map of Milford, and I'm like,
Rambo?
it's not that
Let's
big.
go our separate ways for now and meet up again later.
Actually, Millfest was going on this weekend. We saw none of it because I had to work.
Free until the evening, huh?
And I was busy
Market
editing
or
a
the
shit
Fountain
ton of
Square?
videos.
Morley did mention the square was pretty nice. Let's start there then. Taking this?
This is the first time that one of my bosses has been,
On vacation?
well, no, this is the first time one of my bosses has been working at my job during Millfest.
Ah.
And he's like, man, this is kind of a bummer. I was hoping to go to the music festival, and I'm like,
You didn't miss much.
I mean, it's fun for what it is.
Yeah,
I enjoy little town festivals like that.
true.
Taking this?
Granted, they are exclusively when I'm at work now, so...
Yeah, I know, because we missed the UFO fair.
This is what I get for my job being almost exclusively during the weekends.
Well, clearly you're just gonna have to take some paid vacation time at some point.
If I'm gonna do that, I'd rather us, like...
Actually do a vacation.
Yeah...
Whoops. That's a mole.
Oh, new area.
Oh. Well, I can at least explore slightly.
Yes!
I smash. Oh,
Let's plan our next
tree. Well, a meridian, apparently. But is it anti-meridian or post-meridian? Okay, I cannot make that jump, and there is no wind person to help me. Or maybe I can make it.
Got some syrup.
Ooh, I just made it.
Achievement unlocked. What the hell are you doing here?
I mean, if I wasn't allowed to come here, they wouldn't have let me come. Let's just make sure. Okay, you are level 14. You are not too high.
When you're dead, son of
Just what I need. Take this.
Because we needed sexy bee ladies.
Just what I need.
I remember we were puzzled by that in the previous game.
Yes, we were.
Well, I think I was puzzled by that in Secret as well. What little I played a Secret of Mana.
Yeah. Ladib.
Yes.
The bub?
Ladib.
Ba-dub-bub-bub.
Ladib.
Ladib-bub-dub-bub?
What
I'm a scat man! What the hell am I doing with my life?
Being sexy?
Wham!
Or bear stuffs.
Grizzly.
We accidentally broke the boundaries of the game. Oops.
Wow, look at that view.
That is a nice view.
Are we back in Missouri? Look, it's a quilt.
Mmm.
Got some syrup.
That's what we did.
Reminds me, I have to order something for my sister at some point. That'll probably be one of the things on tomorrow's agenda.
Got some syrup.
Are you getting her honey? Or syrup?
Depending on if they deliver to where she lives now, she may be getting a bucket of booze.
I'm up so high!
Ascend!
Now we really get a view. Look, we see mountains and more mountains. And
Trees.
some trees. There's the castle with the water orb.
And there's...
And then there's over there. That looks kind of ominous.
And I saw like a weird, that shouldn't work, yeah, that tower over there.
Yeah, that thing we saw earlier.
Yeah. There is something on top of the other house here.
That's the matter of getting up there.
Martha, them damn kids are parkouring on the house again!
Well, get the hose!
Search for traps, Pookie.
Kind of exciting. This?
Resist Moogle. Oh, that's right, Moogle's a status effect in this game.
Huh.
This is how the Santa Claus movie started. Hey, you!
What? Ah! Apparently, like, in the show that was on friggin' Disney Plus, which I didn't watch, but apparently, like, oh, it turns out that Tim Allen was destined to become Santa, and the previous Santa, like, deliberately did that, and he didn't actually die, he ascended to become Gorb or something.
That's stupid.
Yeah, and like, Tim Allen was trying to choose his successor Santa, and the guy he chose sucked, and then, yeah.
He should have chosen Bernard.
Bernard came back, actually. It turned out like he married like Lady Gaga or something.
Damn.
Like it was a joke about him marrying like some celebrity and disappearing.
Don't let it get away. When push comes to shove, I don't hold back.
Got some syrup.
The voice of the Sultan was Santa in Ernest Saves Christmas, as I recall.
Ha.
I don't know the name of that actor, but yeah.
But you're so old.
I love that joke.
Yeah, like that's like he's fully. Jafar's got him fully hypnotized, but that's what snaps him out of it. Is like, but you're so old.
Old.
rest up.
Hi, Vern.
Know what I mean, Vern?
Wanna do this the hard way, huh? Appreciate it. Just what I need. Take this! Take next!
Shiny!
Shiny.
Yes!
I still need to show the server Christmas Eve.
Yes. I mean, I still need to show you how a wish for wings at work.
Did we watch Klaus ever?
No.
On Netflix? Okay. I feel like you'd enjoy that one.
Shiny!
I feel like if we showed the server Christmas Eve, the reactions would be, oh, Jingle Jangle was amazing. Jingle Jangle is awesome.
No, clearly the best Christmas movie we've got to show them is Jingle All the Way. Pumpkins!
Courage actually really likes Jingle All the Way.
Oh good, they're exploding pumpkins.
Go another round.
What? Later tell your cousins to quit exploding.
Taking this?
You think my cousins listen to me?
Let's rest up.
I can dream.
My cousins are from New Jersey. Depending on which cousins you're talking about.
Mm.
And then my other cousins are from Rhode Island. Yeah, they're not gonna listen to shit about what I have to say.
What if you bribe them?
I mean, when Courage was going down to visit the Jersey cousins, he did bring a six-pack or two with him.
Yeah, and it was gone pretty quickly.
Not shocked.
More pumpkins! Oh, sorry, they're called bumpkins.
Got it. This was our victory.
This was our victory against the Gourds.
So the basic premise of Jingle Jangle, there was this miraculous toy maker. He had an apprentice. The apprentice
did something stupid.
Well, he felt that like the toy maker wasn't wasn't teaching him fast enough, and the toy maker made this amazing toy that was sentient.
Oh no.
So the apprentice ran off with the sentient toy and the toy maker's book of like future inventions. And so like apprentice basically used all those stolen designs to start making and selling his own toys, where Master Toy Maker just kind of lost his spark. Because he lost everything he was going to make. And so it's about him kind of like finding love and happiness again. But it is genuinely a really good movie. And weirdly not, like, for a Christmas movie, Christmas is not a huge part of it. Yeah.
I don't hold back.
But it's genuinely a lot of fun. I watched it with my family a few years ago, and yeah, no, we all enjoyed it. Christmas Eve, I feel like if we made the server watch it, like, it would be a mix, like an even split of, this is really interesting and kind of heartwarming, and this was pretentious and I hate it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there would be no middle ground.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve, we're basically frozen pumpkin.
Isn't it too early for pumpkin spice stuff, though?
It is always too early for pumpkin spice. Apple cider is the superior fall flavor.
Yes.
Let's plan our next move.
But, yeah, Christmas Eve, we're watching... The gist of that, the summary of that film is... bunch of people...
trapped in elevators.
All around New York City on Christmas Eve.
Yeah. And the shenanigans that ensue.
Yep. Patrick Stewart's in it.
And he's kind of the least interesting character.
Yeah! Yeah.
I might have gone a bit overboard.
Windmills!
Yay!
Where's Don Quixote?
We have a giant sword.
Yeah, but we don't have a horse.
Karina, get over here!
Excuse me?
You're the closest thing we got to a horse.
How dare you? Technically, Ramco would be if she grows up fast enough.
He sure made quick work of them.
Squirrels!
Yes.
Oh wait, more syrup.
Bear syrup! Asking about pumpkin beer at my job is grounds for getting punched in the face. Justifiably.
Well, that's why your boss really needs to make a hard cider for the holidays instead of anything pumpkin related.
That would require some other equipment that we don't have.
True.
Long way to go.
I'd be willing to learn to do it.
Yeah. Pretty. Ooh, this is so pretty out here. Granted, fall is my favorite season.
Same. I have or had some books about cider making.
They're probably in the million of cookbooks you got over on the shelf.
Yeah. So the owner of the brewery, the guy who does the brewing,
Yep.
he takes very seriously, like, the craft of brewing beer, and in general, he's not that big on, like,
Gimmick beers.
yeah, like, adding just random ass ingredients to beers. Like, the closest thing we have to that is, like, the blackberry sour, which is based on, like, a very specific German sour. Like, he's all about the craft of beer making, and, like, he would prefer not to, like...
Got your back.
Mess with things further.
Like, he doesn't, like... He feels that, like... Introducing, like... other random ingredients just because you can is kind of, like...
Insulting.
Yep, and, like, screwing up the process, and just, like... You end up with a sub-quality beer after that. Which, to be fair, the beer at my job is really good.
Yeah.
So he's kinda onto something.
Yeah.
Like, the main reason I buy beer from places other than my job is because just to see what all is out there.
Grizzly.
Well, there's that tower. Man, it's funky looking.
Can we ascend it?
I wouldn't be shocked if this is, like, plot related.
Okay, there's a big door there. Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
probably be something we have to do later.
Yeah.
Because we're probably not supposed to be out here yet.
No, I don't think so. We were supposed to be exploring the town.
If they wanted us not to explore the area outside of the town, they shouldn't have made the way out so easy to find.
True.
Ah, man.
I stumbled across by accident, so...
Oh man, the Blackberry Blossom kicked this week, so like I was really looking forward to drinking that, and it's just like, well, guess I'm drinking something else.
I mean, you still got the Down East Blackberry cider.
Yeah, that's true.
At least a couple left.
Like when it starts getting like hot as, so it's not hot as balls for very long here. But when it is, the Blackberry Blossom is very refreshing.
Purple. I hear seagulls. Itchy foot. Well, that's my name, but it's itchy.
Actually, the beer house my parents go to, like, has something like 40 taps, so there's always something interesting there. The dee-ba-dub, ba-ba-dub, wa-dee-ba-dub.
La dee da ba dee ba da ba da ba scream I would die.
La dee da ba ba dub, la da dee, I'm a scat.
And you haven't even had an alcoholic beverage yet.
I had one at work.
Okay.
The Perseverance Pale Ale, which it's been a while since I've had that, to the point that I forgot that was one of them. Like, Johnny Five was like, "What are you drinking?" And I'm like, "It's one of the ones in the middle of the spectrum. It's not Hop on the Bus. It's not Journey to Happiness. What is this one? It's definitely too... It's not one of the stouts. It's too dark. It's not the Pills. It's not the Hillside." And he's like, "Yeah, it's one that people tend to forget." I'm like, "Hang on, let me look at the list. Oh, it's the Perseverance. Man, it's been a minute since I've had that." That used to be the default one that my old boss would grab me, actually. Just like, "Perseverance, we need to persevere." Okay, boss!
Chickens!
Hey!
I love chickens, Eddie!
Hey, chicken! Hey, chicken! Chicken!
I'm on the roof
of the chicken house. Wait, are we in Link's Awakening?
Oh, well, we're gonna find out.
The chickens aren't trying to murder us.
No.
Let me see. This might be useful.
I got more chocolate, although it's probably not a good idea to leave chocolate out in a chest.
Yeah.
It'll get all melty.
There's actually a couple of breweries, the Pennsylvania side of the border, that I want to check out sometime. We just don't really have a good reason to do that, and we don't have a good time frame to do that.
Yeah. We'll get lost if we wander too far away from civilization. Okay, so can't go that way just yet.
Granted, the one place has a location in Milford. In fact, I think that's where they do their brewing. It's just that location is kind of tiny.
Yeah. Man, this area is big. I'm gonna have to explore this a little later.
Where to next?
Because I want to get plot done. Ah, itchy nose.
Ba-dub-bub-bub.
Bleh. Thirsty.
Should I refill your water?
Should probably refill yours too.
Yep. These, they work sometimes.
Know the feeling. Hubba hubba.
Quit objectifying me.
Oh, I see bear. Well, first I go collect stuff around town.
Taking this? Yes.
Oop, I see you, chest.
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
More chocolates. Thanks. Badabadoo.
Badabadoo.
Marmaduke?
Marmaduke?
I don't think I've ever actually read a Marmaduke comic.
You're not missing much. Although I do vividly remember, in the Comedy Central roast of Bob Saget, Norm Macdonald was one of the roasters. And, at one point, like in the middle of someone else doing their roast, someone looks over at Norm, and he's like reading a newspaper, and they're like, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I was looking for something funnier than this, so I'm reading Marmaduke."
The palace is impressive. Not that I have many others to compare it to. Can't get too carried away, or I'll get lost in the sea of people, though.
Big staircase. Ooh, that's some big ones.
Grizzly!
Although it only still counted as one. I just heard Gimli in my head.
It still only counts as one.
Grizzly!
So I've never made you read DM of the Rings, I don't think.
Nope.
But
Taking this?
But the person who plays Gimli in DM of the Rings is like the experienced role player. One of my favorite jokes in the comic. It's during the Battle of Helm's Deep, and like the Legolas player is like teenager in the group, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm so cool. How many have you gotten? I'm still 10 kills behind you. You."
Hey guys, where's Hina?
My apologies.
We have found Arcane Griffin. If Arcane Griffin was here, she'd be laughing her ass off at that joke.
Oh no! Did you hurt yourself when you tripped?
Looks like a sprained ankle. It'd be best if you rested for a bit. I'll stay with our new friend until they can walk. Feel free to explore Illistana without me.
What the fuck was I talking
This is your
about?
chance to see the capital.
Marmaduke?
Alms are even allowed
After
to
that.
the palace. Don't look back on my account.
Arcane Griffin?
Before that,
Hope that guy at the fountain
some kind
wasn't
of comic?
hurt too badly. At least Morley's going
DM of the
to
Rings. That's right. Thank you.
Palace. Who knows when I'll get another chance after all?
You got 10 kills ahead of me before the orcs put their ladders up. We are killing one orc a turn apiece, so I will continue to be 10 kills behind you. Yeah, that's right, bitch! Until you run out of arrows and will be reduced to
Oh, one of the kittens is here.
those stupid little elf knives you have. At which point you will stop contributing meaningfully to this fight.
Maybe?
At which point you will cry like a schoolgirl.
Taking this?
I guess we can't get in there just yet. To be fair, it won't even let us fast travel at the moment, so... But yeah, I have a feel like, obviously that was Squirrel Girl that we're getting later, and I think they're already setting up a romance between her and Morley.
So one of Arcane Griffin's favorite things ever is the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Not coffee?
That's one of her other favorite things ever. She has been trying to cut down for her health,
Understandable.
Which we support this.
Yes.
But one of her favorite things ever is Scarlet Pimpernel. She's all about like swashbuckling type stories in general, but like the whole like noble with secret dashing identity. Yeah. So we have the Scarlet Pimpernel there.
The Squirrely Pimpernel.
The Squirrely Pimpernel. That might have to be the title of the next stream, I don't know.
Depends on what happens in this stream. Shinies!
Bear syrup!
Taking this?
The Scarlet Pumpernickel, yes.
Wasn't that Daffy?
That was, and she's a big fan of that.
I can't imagine why.
I know I've seen it, I don't remember much about it. Unlike Duck Twacy, which I remember. Move over, Sherlock! I'm working at this side of the street.
I'm splashing in your pond.
Oh god, so this would have been like 20 years ago. I was on a mission trip in Knoxville. And so we were exploring Knoxville, and in the middle of town there's this lovely little waterway. And a bunch of the fellow high schoolers I'm with are like, are we allowed to swim in that? I'm gonna swim in it. So they jump in, and immediately a cop comes over and is like, hey! Hey, you kids! Points to sign, do not swim in. It's just like, oh, sorry, we're idiots.
Yes, you are.
The cop was nice enough to take us into the Sun Sphere, and so, like, it was closed for renovations. We get all the way up, and we're, like, checking it out, and it's like, yeah, this was in the Simpsons episode, and, like, this is actually a historical thing because it was a World's Fair. Say, why is it being renovated anyway? Oh, they need to repair the elevator and get that up to code.
Well, now you tell us.
You're telling us this now, that we're up here. Now that we came up on the elevator!
Squirrels.
Commoners are not permitted to enter the palace. Now be on your way.
But I'm a soul guard.
But I'm the soul guard.
What about
Our
uncommoners?
guests were allowed in the palace.
Oh, we did not realize you were part of the convoy. Apologies for not receiving you properly, Soul Guard.
That guard sounds like
We
they're
can't let
12.
anyone but the alms pass. All
I mean, to be
parties
fair,
other
we
than
don't
the
know
alms
how they
themselves
age in
must
this
have
world.
separate accommodations.
We
For
have
all we know,
reserved a
they could
room
be
for the
10.
Soul Guard at the inn located in the market. I'm sure you may rest easy
We're
there.
the help. We don't get a good seat in the palace.
thanks anyway.
We have to live in the guest quarters.
I live in that bush over there.
Again. Hey, can't you see you're in the presence of the Soul Guard?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Sorry for the intrusion, sir.
Wait, so the queen just took off?
Her Majesty's been sneaking out a lot lately. It's one thing when Master Passar isn't around to interfere, but we cannot keep this up.
We promised to have her back safe and sound, and in time for the ceremony tonight.
You know, sir, you may not be allowed inside the palace, but you can still go to the market.
There are wares from all over the world available in our stores. It could be worth a look. Find some souvenirs, maybe.
Souvenirs, huh? Come to think of it,
You can
Master Fugo liked
you
to
can
bring
find
back
it in the
trinkets
sporting
from his
aisle.
pilgrimages. Hina's in the market now too. It's not a bad idea. Thanks for the heads up.
Oh, gee. I wonder where the queen could have gone.
Souvenirs. Souvenirs. Wait, what am I thinking? Now's not the time for shopping. I've got Soul Guard.
Dude, go shop. Go shop.
Buy yourself a proper shirt.
For the they gotta sell t-shirts here. It's a big tourist town.
I came to the city of water and all I got was this lousy t-shirt.
I came to Squirrel Land and all I got was... If we're in Squirrel Town, there has to be a D's Nut shirt.
Or a Disnuts. Gotta find the twins after all.
Dis and D's.
Yeah? But is Grandma Nut still kicking?
Nothing will ever stop Grandma Nut.
Look, I see no shade.
Those nuts. And more bear syrup.
Yes.
Taking this. Grizzly.
What is any on this side? Ah!
What the?
Ah!
Did we just, like, break the world briefly?
I think we just got stuck. Parkour! 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 Cat! Parkour! Or is it parkour?
Parkour. The Soul Guard was never seen again. Why did Val go over the waterfall? That seemed like a stupid thing for him to do.
You jumped off the side of that tower. What is wrong with
I
you?
would read them over and over until the cover fell off. Those were the days.
Those were the days.
For no reason, here's a poo.
So many squirrels. Ooh, I like that necklace.
Oh, Val.
Find something you want?
No, nothing I can't live without. And
Considering I'm not going to be living very long.
After all.
Maybe
You're gonna
not,
be
but I
pushing me into a portal to hell later.
Alice, you just came from there, right?
Oh, well, I tried. The guards wouldn't let me in, though. They said only alms are allowed.
Oh, that's too bad.
Also, the queen's missing.
I did get to see the fountain, though. That was impressive. Let's stop by on our way to the Sanctorium.
Meanwhile,
thank you for your assistance.
I'm manly.
Fine for now.
Manly
Pardon my
Manderson.
impertinence, but are you Queen Palomina?
What? No, I'm not.
I'm
no
not stupid.
disrespect, but your disguise is fooling no one.
You...
I concede that you are correct. I am indeed Palomina.
I'm Morley, a swordsman by trade. Niccolo, a merchant here in Illistana, took care of me since I was young. You must have a reason to be traveling through the city incognito. May I ask what was so pressing?
Oh, but,
I understand you don't want to burden a stranger with personal affairs, but it is no burden. I am the Alm of the Moon.
You are?
You can trust your secrets with me. I'm fated to end my journey at the Mana Tree. Who would I tell? The goddess?
If you are indeed an Alm, perhaps I can trust you with this.
I'm looking to buy pornography.
A fairy visited the capital, and I was asked to accompany the convoy as the newly appointed Alm of Water.
Oh, this must be a first for the royal family. How come no one has heard about this? Everyone thinks the Alm hasn't been chosen yet.
It is because I have purposefully concealed this information.
Yeah, this is gonna be awkward when they hear this.
If I were to abdicate in order to fulfill the duties of the Alms, the governance of Illistana would fall to my younger brother Ian and Hassar.
Oh,
That dick.
he's your brother. That's horrifying.
No, Ian is her brother.
Oh, okay.
Pasar is just a dick.
Ah.
Steal the throne.
Hassar is precisely the reason I left the palace to seek guidance from Niccolo. I was, in fact, en route to his residence when we ran into each other.
I found the perfect angle
You
for the
know my
fan,
father?
apparently. Oh, nope, it moved.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, it's
of
rotating.
course.
Come back.
Niccolo is my
It will.
friend and faithful advisor. As a merchant, he is much traveled, with a vast network of connections. I have sought his counsel many times.
Ah.
Illistana may seem like a rich, well-regulated city, but it was not always so robust.
Over there in Times
The
Square, it
rulers
used to
of
be
the
porn
past have been
theaters.
fickle in their governance. At times compassionate, at times cruel to their people. It had always been my intention to leave behind a sturdy civic foundation so that my successor might flourish in his role as ruler. Tell me, what would you expect from a monarch?
A lot of waving.
You're asking me?
Corgis.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of corgis.
I have been chosen to offer up my soul. I don't think it matters what I want.
I hope I did not offend you for asking a curious question. My ankle feels much better now. Thank you for your time and tolerance. You have been a great help.
What will the future bring after we're gone?
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
See, at least these meanwhiles make sense. Unlike in Castlevania Season 3.
You know,
We've been rewatching the Castlevania show.
I think it's about time to get back
It's
to the
not as good
ceremony.
as we remember it being. We're still enjoying it,
Yeah.
but
Go to the pier before we make our way to the Sanctorium?
Sounds like a plan.
you need to go to the pier?
You go on ahead.
Do you have to
I'll
pee at
catch
the
up with
pier?
Exactly. High five.
Ooh, shiny. Want.
I'll take this pendant, please.
Must eat.
Thank
Yeah, I don't think you want to eat that.
Got it, grape flavor.
It's gonna come out the same way it came in, and it ain't gonna be pleasant.
Come now. That's none of your business. It's not our place, but if you two were thinking about your future, we wish you both the best.
Well, our future involves me pushing her into a portal to hell, so...
Yeah.
I hope she likes it.
In that portal to hell.
Yeah, it's kind of like that thought of like, we don't have that much time together, so we should make the most of it.
In this portal to hell.
Hina's probably at the pier already. Better get a move on.
Watch, that's when they actually just get married before she dies.
Hey there.
Yogi Bear?
I was just starting to wonder if I needed to call a search party.
We were gone for 30 seconds, lady.
It's lovely.
I shall never leave you again.
I love sunrises. But there's something about
It's like a car crash. I can't look away.
Sunsets feel
I may have introduced Star to Vicious, starring Ian McKellen and Derek Jacobi.
I got you this.
Oh, this is the pendant
It's a present.
You bought this for me, Val?
I wanted to get you something, considering all we've been through.
I mean, we fought a Kraken.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I love it. Thank you.
Oh, good.
Are you going to wear
The sun
it?
might disappear at the end of the day, but as long as there's a tomorrow, it'll always come back over the horizon. I guess I do like that part of sunsets. We should make our way to the Sanctorium. And Alm can't be late for the rites of initiation.
The fuck they can't? What are they gonna do? Initiate the nothing? You have the power here, Alm.
Also, we're still kind of missing the queen.
I wanted to say thank you again, Val. I love the pendant.
The smile on your face was worth every lucre. I just wanted to be the cause of it is all. You deserve to be happy all the time. And I can't stand it when you're sad. So if there's ever something I can do to make you smile, name it.
Thanks. I will. It makes
Will
me
you,
happy to hear you feel that way.
Will you put on that outfit I really like?
But that bathing suit is far too small.
That's why I like it.
Are you sure? We should take pictures just to make sure.
Time flies when you're having fun, it seems.
Time's fun when you're having flies,
I was going to
Wade.
fill the day before. Now it's already over.
I wish the way back to the Sanctorium would take longer, so we could stay like this.
Huh? Did you say something, Hina?
No, nothing. Shall we
Is
head to the
someone
Sanctorium?
starting to have regrets?
About having to be pushed into a portal to hell?
Let's rest up.
Poe. We accidentally turned Visions of Mana into Raincoat. And then there's this asshole.
Can we shove him into a volcano?
We have the human sacrifice shove.
The rites of initiation.
The gods are displeased with your sacrifice.
Alm of wind, Karina. Alm of the moon, Morley. Please enter the Sanctorium. So
Val the Solgard, you have to sit here.
Cat may also enter the
Oh,
Sanctorium.
never mind.
Come.
Huh, would you look at
Ooh,
that?
that's a good question.
The Alma Water never did show.
So I've been reading the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. That's a plot. That's a thing that's like a plot and universe point. Fucking evil, goddamn skunk man can fucking turn you into a hat. God damn it. But yeah, like one of the ways out of the crawl is to get pregnant, and fancy.
I like her outfit.
Once every 4 years, you gather here to begin your journey.
We call it the Olympics.
Hold on. That's the guy that ran into us at the fountain.
You're right.
With the untimely
Oh, they actually
disappearances
notice.
of the Alm of Earth and the Alm of the Moon, our world has been teetering on the edge of oblivion. Yet tonight, the Alm of the Moon stands before us in the Sanctorium once more. Morley, the Moon's chosen. We are most heartened to hear that time has been restored to the parish of Etern.
I mean, everyone's still gone, but...
Please, continue on your mission to protect the future.
Yes, Your Majesty.
We will now commence the sacred rites of initiation. By the powers vested in us, the Queen of Illistana blesses you with the pure waters of Pritta. May it protect you on your alms journey. Hina, accept your duty as alm and receive the blessings of Salamando.
It is I, Salamando.
Accept your duty as alm and receive the blessings of Sylphid. Morley, accept your duty as alm and receive the blessings of Luna.
Val, good job.
You're here, I guess.
With the Alm of Earth gone, it leaves a total of 4 alms remaining. The Alm of Wood can be found along your path to the Tree of Mana. You will be expected to meet them at Elusia Isle, as is the custom. While the Alms of Light and Darkness have yet to be named, they should be arriving in the capital in due time.
And you would be the Alm of Jackassery?
However, the remaining Alm is already here, in this very room.
You mean the Alm of Water? But they haven't been named yet.
The Alm of Water is... you, Your Majesty.
How could you possibly know?
Man, that's a good question. How did he know?
Master Passar is correct. I have indeed been named the Alm of Water.
Wow! A queen and an alm. What are the odds?
I'd say about 1 to 1.
You could have let us know, you know.
I did not hide this fact out of malice. Pray forgive the pretense.
Then do get on with the rites, if you don't mind.
I, Palomina, accept my duty as alm and receive the blessings of Undine.
Shouldn't it be Undyne?
Your Majesty, O gracious Alm of Water, please faithfully see your duty through to its end.
You're not even trying.
The world is depending on you.
You creep.
Oops, I tripped and my sword fell into the skunk guy.
Soulguard Val.
Please murder that man.
I am counting on your protection on our journey to the Tree of Mana, such as it is.
I won't let you down.
My fellow alms, I am in your hands.
She does not believe in pants, I see.
I noticed. Kind of like Reese.
And Sias. No pants.
I mean,
Your Majesty, if I
pants
may,
are for squares.
are you prepared to leave for the Mana Tree with us?
Now that my role as the Alm of Water has been revealed, I imagine it will not take long for the news to spread through the capital.
Passar seems poised to rush in as soon as your seat is vacant.
If only I had the time to talk with Niccolo first. I could have been assured of one ally at least, but I was unable to locate him.
You make it sound like Passar's a criminal mastermind.
He is, clearly.
This isn't a matter of just one bad actor. Illistana has a complicated history.
If he's a crook, just throw him out of town. Doesn't sound so complicated to me.
He has allies.
In a
Yeah,
city this
he likely
big,
has a lot of
everyone has
guards.
connections. Passar has his own allies and flunkies, political ties to other officials, and influential citizens.
In the past, the wealthy preyed on the poor to fatten their purses. Passar benefited greatly from that old system.
I read a book on the historical stratification of Illistana's hierarchy. It said the rich got richer on the backs of poor citizens working just to make ends meet.
My father, the king, had only just begun to reform that inextricably integrated inequality, but the newer system is shaky at best. As I took on my father's mantle, so my brother will succeed me. However, he is quite young. Passar may take advantage of this and sway others to his cause. If I could be assured that there were checks on Passar's power in place, I would leave for the Mana Tree this instant.
Palomina! There you are, Palomina!
Oh dear God, he's a literal child.
Out at this hour? Go home and rest.
Rest? How can I be expected to rest? Come, we should talk privately in your chambers.
Apparently, according to TV tropes, Passar is far and away the most despicable villain of the story.
Ha!
Casually trampling anyone on his way and boasting of his perceived superiority.
That's surprising, considering I'm assuming we're gonna run into an actual big bad at some point.
Any worries of privacy on my part. Case in point, I did indeed extend the invitation. Come, I will show you to my suite.
Just
let me see. A rare item.
I got a couple wishes. And guess what's inside it? Wow, we're going far.
Let's rest up.
And our fast travel has been dismantled for the moment, obviously because we are doing plot.
I knew I hated that Passar creep. Oh, it makes me so mad.
Karina, you're in the presence of royalty.
You're allowed to be mad.
To soften your sentiments on my account. I apologize on his behalf.
You shouldn't have to apologize for anything, Your Majesty.
That is kind of you to say. Thank you. Allow me to formally introduce you. This is Ian, my younger brother.
What the fuck are you wearing, kid?
Then that must mean he's the crown prince.
Yes, apologies, but there's no time for
your pants are so short.
I just received a report that Niccolo has been arrested.
Oh no.
What?
Niccolo? Wasn't that the name of your guardian, Morley?
Whoa, what's going on here?
He has been charged with obstructing the flow of water throughout the capital. It must be a mistake.
What about proof?
If Passar is behind this, he can fabricate some. He used the ceremony to distract us.
But why frame Niccolo?
As a renowned merchant, Niccolo has his paws in many pies. He has even
Jack
thwarted
Sprat?
several of Passar's malicious motions using his influential ties. If Niccolo is
Jack Horner,
I
yes.
journey to fulfill my duties as the
Next, he's going to
Alm,
be collecting
no
all
one
the
will be
magical
able to
items
aid
ever.
Ian with his new role as
What did
ruler.
I do to deserve this? I mean specifically!
Oh. It's one of the kittens.
Madeline? How did you get in here?
Through the front door.
I've accompanied Niccolo on many a foray into the palace. The guards know not to bother me.
Do you have a plan?
But of course! All you have to do is find out what's really causing the water issues before Passar can produce his proof. Father sent us to sniff out clues, but before we could report back, he was captured. So I'll tell Mew what we would have told him. Our noses took us to the Luca ruins.
I see. The Luca ruins were known as the Water Ruins. Perhaps the capital's water problems were not due to a mana-deficient disaster after all.
Is it time to call up the guards, Doom, you think?
No, I would like to see for myself before involving any additional aid. We must keep the search small to avoid our adversaries noticing our advance. I will summon the guards later. Should they
This is the game's excuse for making us deal with this shit.
Yeah.
I want to find my father.
Me too. I'm the Soul Guard, and it's my job to make sure you're all kept safe.
I am heartened to have such able associates. Let us find what secrets lie in the ruins and rescue our stray friend.
It's settled. We'll leave at first light.
Yay! New party member!
Okay, so she is the magic.
Yes. I'll probably have to switch somebody out for a bit. Which is unfortunate, but what can you do?
Itch.
I think you can only have 3 people in a party.
We gotta figure out what's causing these water problems. And fast. Let's head to the Luca ruins right away.
Alrighty. The question is how I change.
Strategy? Right.
Oh. Okay,
Okay.
that's tactics.
I'm not sure if... I think you might be good, actually.
Alright.
Like, I feel like the game would have...
Because I don't see her listed here.
Huh.
Unless it's a case of she's only an NPC at the moment until after the events, and then she becomes a full-blown party member. Seagulls!
When we get out of town, we can cycle through party members real quick and see what happens.
Yeah.
Itch.
Also, you think we would try to be going as fast as possible to the area and not take a nap before Passar screws everyone over. Hello, bear.
Da babadoo.
I bought all of it.
Uduba.
Why do I half expect later you are going to look up the entire dictionary and then you're going to just start talking as the bear for a while?
Badabadoo.
The Luca ruins are past Prita Ridge, not to be confused with the ruins.
There are too many damn ruins.
Gotta go farther than that.
I mean, this is a pretty old city.
Oh, Madeline, do not forget to give them the vessel.
Oh, yes, the vessel.
Oh, silly me.
The vessel in the
The water vessel, please?
This is an elemental vessel. We call it the Undine Flask. You can use it to protect yourself from the monsters in the ruins.
Oh, how fortunate. I have not seen that flask in far too long. Where did you locate it?
Under the horse.
Cassar had been borrowing it, but I had a chance to snoop after he left his abode, so I took it. The chance and the flask.
Good
Yet
job,
another
Madeline.
topic I wish to have words with Passar about. Ian.
So when do we get to
Do you
execute him?
swear to look after the kingdom while I am gone?
On my honor.
Yay! I also know what that means. Oh, cool. I can spray them with water. Yay!
Well,
I know what I'm switching to, because supposedly the water one is supposed to be Val's best class.
that's kind of badass looking.
You still got the belly sticking out. I am a duelist now.
Power?
Alrighty.
Let's see. Can I switch any gear around?
It looks like we still use the giant ass swords.
I'm okay with that.
Yep.
Alright, so then... Actually... I'm gonna give you the wind one for now. I think her best one is fire, so...
cool.
Mm-hmm.
This is just the beginning.
Yeah, now I can get you some new gear. Yeah!
Yeah.
Okay, keep what you got at the moment. Well, that's convenient.
Elemental plot time.
Yes.
So,
Okay, here we are. Channels inner fighting spirit to deal non-elemental damage. High chance of stunning enemies. Nice.
Just getting started.
Let's see. Generates a small tornado. Deals wind damage to an enemy.
Good job.
Lowers enemy defense and magic defense by 10% with special attack codex.
Awesome. Keep it up.
Alright, Marley, let's put some more stuff on you, too. Ooh, increased critical hit damage.
My horizons have broadened. I'm on the right track.
I'm getting stronger day by day.
10% hit points when afflicted by status effects or stat decrease. Interesting. Oop, decrease enemy's defense.
Good job, Hank.
Just getting started. Awesome. Keep it up.
Press and hold that when your mana gauge is full to do okay. Interesting. Oh, okay, and I can actually unlock the other ones too. Ooh, I can freeze an enemy with a normal attack.
Just getting started. Awesome. Keep it up.
Okay, the other ones I have locked off at the moment. Although it looks like it actually lets me use some of the stuff from the other ones too. Interesting.
I think you can only use those abilities
When you're in that class.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I'll just hold on to what I got at the moment. Hey guys, look at me! I'm so cool!
Time to get to work.
Karina taking over.
I got this.
Alright, let's see here. There we go. Let's put Karina in the back for now. See what our queen can
I
do.
again wish to offer my appreciation for this assistance.
Happy to help. No one wants the bad guy to win.
Passar also framed my father. I won't let that go unaccounted for.
Once we know what's causing the issue, we can help Niccolo.
I will harvest these nuts from Passar. I will turn them into a pair of cufflinks.
I should see what she has. Okay, looks like she's got a whip. She is a Belmont.
She is a Belmont, but one who clearly has been she very close to the Belnado's bloodline.
Yes. Okay, don't have any moves yet, but let me put some ability seeds on you. Let's see. Shortest duration of status effects. That might be a good one. Although, having extra magic since you're a magic user might help.
We really are gonna need to get another friggin' vessel so that she can actually have a class and learn magic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's... yeah.
Let's put healing light on it. Oh, it's already assigned to someone. Never mind. Okay. Oop. Okay, he's got fireball.
Might not be a bad idea to take it off him and put it on her.
Yeah. Alright.
And then...
And then I'll give you something new. I'll give you the strength sigil, I think.
You're mine! One more.
That was hardly worth the energy.
I bet she can run in those shoes.
I mean, have you seen Karina?
Dear!
Henceforth, I propose that you all call me simply Palomina. We are to be travel companions, are we not? I feel that a familiar form of address would suffice.
All right. Then, welcome to the crew, Palomina.
I am glad to be here.
Is the dialogue always brilliant? No, but I'm still enjoying the game.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
I'm curious to see where it goes.
Yeah. Because obviously we're going to be dealing with Aaron's screw-up at some point.
We triumphed together.
Syrup.
Grizzly!
Syrup.
Got some syrup.
Dub up coming, we wanna go home. Ancient ruins of Pritarich. I almost said Pritarita.
Pritarita?
Pritarita.
Pritarita.
One more. Take this. Let's keep moving.
Excuse me.
You are adorable.
Man.
Or syrup.
Those the ruins on the plateau we were talking about earlier?
Indeed. The Luca ruins to which we head, however, are further afield. What do you think they're finding in the ruins?
Lots of monsters.
Now suddenly I'm in fucking Splatoon here.
Take this. Gotta stay this.
Oh, I'm dead.
I'll do this. Nice timing. This is your end.
Oh, are these things level 50?
They might be.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Nice timing.
There we go.
The results speak for themselves.
We still got a decent amount of HP from it, or XP from it.
I have been summoned. Yeah.
I am Squirrel Girl. Hear me roar.
I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
Yes, you have.
She is very prim and proper. 'Cause I'm a lady, that's why. You're not a lady, you're nothing but a sister.
I swear I have found something of fantastic value.
Have you, though?
I mean, it's a cookie. Let's see, what about you guys? You guys are level 60. Nope!
Jesus Christ. Why?
Well, those are either 63 or 83. I couldn't tell which. Still. Okay, so yeah, no, I'm good.
Well, there's a save point.
Yep.
And we are getting to close to time.
Yeah.
Curious as they may be,
This may be a good stopping off point for the night. Much as I want to keep continuing, but I got work in the morning.
Yep.
now we must continue on to the loop.
As always, for the folks who made it out here and who are watching afterwards, thank you for choosing us. I know there's many things you could be watching, like the NBA Finals tonight, for example. Thunder Buddies for life. Actually, for all I know, the Thunder could have lost. I haven't checked. But, thank you for watching. As always, if you enjoy our content, we have the LPs on the YouTubes. Currently, the thing going up is Lunar, the Silver Star Story.
Yes.
Other things will be coming up later in the summer. Hell yeah, OKC. Thunder Buddies! We also show up on other channels, such as Yorkshire Ravens for various LPs and Bastard Smalls D&D.
Yep.
We sometimes show up on Surat's channel.
Uh-huh.
We also have other friends who do things, like Layla Mva and Viva B.
Yes.
Should I advertise Lemon Lamp?
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna be recruiting for a musical. Check that out. But yeah. Until next week.
Until next week. Good night, everybody.
Good night.